SugarCity.
One, and we trust and hope that you are doing fine out there, wherever you may be this morning on this lovely, beautiful day today. You know, folks, this is the time when our residents there in Benque Viejo. Good morning, Mrs. Ordonez. Gente allá de Benque, especialmente que nos vean allá en este canal de Nortevisión Channel 10, la familia Ordonez, y también tenemos la familia en el
To everyone listening.
Okay, a most pleasant morning to you as well. Hope all is well today.
Well, so far so good, thanks God.
Yeah, no stress, right?
First, and I'll go into the prayer.
Certainly.
This morning, this is the verse is taken from 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 3, and it says, clearly you are an epistle of Christ, ministered by us, written not with the ink, but by the Spirit of the living God, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of flesh, that is, as the heart. And I can Heavenly Father, Lord, this morning I just come before you once again, oh God, in awe, in adoration, oh Lord, giving you thanks, giving you praise, oh God, for yet another day. Thank you for a blessed and beautiful day, oh Lord. Thank you that you have blessed our eyes to see it. Thank you, oh God, for blessing our families, our friends, our acquaintances, oh Lord. Thank you, oh Lord. I pray your peace within their souls, comfort within their homes and their families, oh Lord. And may you be glorified in whichever season it may be in. Lord, as we start this day, oh Lord, we surrender it into your hand. We dedicate it to you. Lord, it is by your grace that we are here. And I pray, and every day that you bless us, Lord, may we learn to be the people that you have called us to be. For you promised you would be with us. You never promised it would be easy. So I pray for just your divine blessing and every person who may be listening. Please bless the show. Please bless those who make it happen. And may you be glorified. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Amen and amen. What a wonderful prayer. That's a real uplifting prayer this morning, Delvi.
Amen. Amen.
In the north as well, you know how long we were free from the coronavirus, and suddenly it just came down, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, despite, we keep focusing. Whatever. And we have to be real as well as positive. So whatever may occur that is beyond our control, we keep focus on that. And if anything should happen to us, then at least we know that, all right, I have salvation with Him.
Yeah, certainly, certainly.
Get the opportunity to protect our family, I believe we should exercise it.
Yeah, man, we should. Home with the family because everybody's protected at home.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
and all of a lot of neighbor gatherings where a lot of people like though we have to be careful, man. We love with neighbors, love thy neighbors thyself, but we have to take care of ourselves as well, right?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Yeah. But saying that, we want to thank you very much, and if the good Lord so will, then we hear from you tomorrow morning again, and we get our poem for tomorrow
Right.
Tuesday.
Yes, God first, hasta mañana.
Thank you so much. Folks, that was Delvin right here this morning, opening up today. For you folks that went to sleep late last night, well then you had we have many other hours out that you could have enjoyed. Okay, okay, let me check somebody there asking something about audio. Okay, all right, okay, we got it. Yeah, they say, all right, thank you for your text, but it's fixed already. And thanks for sending back that text and say, yeah, it's back already. It's a wonderful morning, a wonderful day, folks. And what we'll be doing right now, we will be checking in with Belize Met Service right here this morning. And let's see what the weather is going to look like today because, it was very hot yesterday. And then we'll leave drizzling come down. Maybe never come in your area, but I'll leave drizzling come down and then you get hot again. But nevertheless, folks, at this time now, we will check in with the Belize Met Service for today's weather forecast. And the general situation, mainly fair and warm weather conditions prevail over most area. The 24-hour forecast, sunny skies with a few cloudless spells today and partly cloudless skies tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated with a few more to occur over the south. As we take a look at the marine's conditions, the winds are blowing east 5 to 15 knots. It's sea state. Want to talk about the wave. It's light choppy from 2 to 4 feet when it comes to wave. Let's take a look at the temperatures across the country for today. In the coast, 31 Celsius, 88 Fahrenheit, inland 34, and that's 34 lows and a high of 94. In the hills, temperature will rise from 28 low all the way up to 82 highs. The outlook is say some cloudy spells with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms over central and northern areas during Tuesday, then over southern and some coastal areas on Tuesday night. We are experiencing a high tide right now, followed by a low at 10:59, and another high tide at 4:20 today, a low today at 10:34 p.m. and tomorrow morning a high at 4:34. The sun was up bright and early, 5:26. I put my alarm for 5:30 and the sun come out for 5:26 and will set today at 6:31. Folks, what we'll be doing, we'll be taking our first break of the morning. It's 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful day. And we'll be back after these messages right here on Nortevision Channel 10.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take the motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Bush friends. Making the world function. Authorized agent. German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes, have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja, Bank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
We have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
From working late to hot date, avec Derek. Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Belizeans love fresh fruits and vegetables. If you will be heading to the market to stock up, please be sure to do so safely. Be sure to sanitize your hands at sanitizing stations provided at the market. Limit your time at the market by planning ahead and making a list. Once there, be sure to adhere to 6 feet social distancing at all times. Purchasing pre-packaged produce helps you avoid touching produce that other people have touched. Sanitize your hands often, especially after conducting monetary exchanges or touching surfaces. If driving, you should place purchased goods in a designated tray within the vehicle. When you reach home, properly sanitize your reusable bags. It's also advisable to properly wash and dry your produce before consuming or storing them. The Belize Marketing and Development Corporation, Ministry of Health, and market managers encourage all Belizeans to keep safe and buy local.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que huimos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Rochefras, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Rochefras.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop. Fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's now 26 minutes after 7 o'clock, 26 minutes after 7 o'clock. Today is the 13th day of July, 2020. And in these times, la gente de Benqueviejo del Carmen iba a estar listando para la gran feria de Benqueviejo del Carmen. Pero como tenemos el COVID-19, pues no hay fiesta. Pero queremos decir buenos días a la familia Ordóñez allá en el Benque Viejo del Carmen. Muchas felicidades y buen día. Also, we say good morning to Brother Sam today. Good morning, Sam.
Morning, Chucky.
You good?
Well, you see me, right?
I see you, yes.
Good, I look good.
Yeah, well, I see you right now. You see me, but when I see you the other day, you never see me. But that is okay because I don't know all the time. I like how you drive because when you drive, you know the gears.
The gears go for.
You have to hold your hold your eye on the road, right? You know the gears. That is good, though, Sam. That is very, very, very good. But Sam, before we move into our discussion this morning, I want to share a death announcement right here on the show today. And as soon as we get that on the screen, then we are sharing this death announcement right now, folks. It is with deep regret and profound sadness that here at Channel 10, we regret to announce the passing of a beloved father, a beloved son, husband, brother, and grandfather, Jose Vidal Cuello. He was predeceased by his father, Mr. Francisco Luis Cuello, better known as Chito. He is survived by his mom, Mrs. Onelia Cuello, his brother, Ignacio Nas Cuello, and his only sister, Mrs. Ami Carrillo. He is also survived by his wife, Aguida Cuello, his sons, Vidal and Christopher Cuello, and his only beloved little Christy Cuello, his two daughters-in-law, Mrs. Leslie Cuello and Ana Gelia Gonzalez, son-in-law Noel Cetina, and 4 grandkids, Luani, Noelito, Luke, and Carson, brother-in-law Mr. Amir Carrillo, sister-in-law Lorna Cuello, and a host of nieces, nephews, uncles, and other relatives and friends. A wake will be held tonight at the Cuello's residence. That's on Slaughterhouse Street, and funeral service will be held tomorrow at La Immaculada Church. The attention of all relatives and friends is called to the death of Mr. Jose Vidal Cuello of Orange Walk. May his soul rest in peace and rise in glory. With due respect to the families, this your TV station right here on North Television Channel 10 continues with its regular programming for this morning. Sam Sobale Vidal gone by.
Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, you know, on the upcoming of Youth Connection band, Vidal was a big inspiration and a big help behind that, right? You know,
I remember.
Yeah, when we were forming the band, Letito, myself, and Albert Twacha at that time, we had Lied in the band as well. Turner was in the band. Linda Turner.
Yep.
Yep. And other persons I cannot remember off the bat. But we used to practice at Mr. Elito Rubina house. Mr. Elito, he welcome anybody in the house, right?
But first, the band used to train with another garage at Vidal's house.
Yeah, what we used to do first we used to practice on a plum tree. Right, by where Bueno Bonito Barata used to there.
Right, that
Remember when we lived there?
Yeah.
But then, my mom used to work at Myanmar with the Urbina family, and those people are very kind persons. They welcome you into their homes. So we start, go to Litito and start practicing there. Start practicing and start getting things together. And Vidal has that passion to become a musician, so he started by playing the bass guitar, so he used to play the bass guitar one time in the band, and he used to play the drums as well, and when we get to realize, hello, good morning, when we get to realize how the band was coming on, then that time Vidal, dad was still living, Mr. Chito, and he was the big boss when it comes to the Caribbean rum at that time, no?
Yeah.
He's a big man, right?
Yeah.
And then, he saw the passion in us, and the what we were trying to do, and Vidal was there, so he took Vidal to Chetomal one day. I believe they brought back a big organ, those big time organs, heavyweight 3-man half the back, but they bought it. Then I remember Vidal used to go to the States and he used to bring equipments for the band. And suddenly, when you look, they decided, I think it's Letito who went to State, they decided to buy some first-class equipment because Vidal and his dad saw the potential in the group of lone young people. And then I remember there is where we moved to the area where Vidal reside. We start practicing in that area.
Right.
You remember that back there by Slaughter House area there?
Yeah, it was right there.
We practiced there. And I remember persons asked about the formation of the band, how was the name formed. What I can recall from my recollection, I think it was myself, Albert, Letito, and Vidal was sitting right at Amparo's.
At that time, you guys were all youth.
Yes. Yeah, but we still got a connection because we have some youth in the band right now too, right? So we got to keep it up. We have to connect. So I think that's where, if I'm not mistaken, that's where the name came out, Youth Connection Band, right? And but Vidal has always been there. Then he joined the rock band with Raul Pelayo and those guys. Right. I think the band was called Veers.
How much band was there in Orange Rock at that time? Can you recall?
Boy, what happened is, I believe, Lucio Band, I think they were still playing. I think Super Furia was formed and Youth Connection.
Because Super Furia was formed when the two brothers fell out with the older brother, right?
Right.
Then Super Furia came about.
Yeah, that's when that
still
came
exists today.
Yeah, and then, we had Mario Isus Profetas, but, that went down as well, right?
Down. Then?
Before that, we had Los Caneros too, right? Then we had the Song Machine Band.
Yeah.
Come on. But there is good recollections of our friend Vidal. There's good recollections of many people, that we can recall from. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning, sir.
My deepest condolences and sympathies to the Cuello family for the passing of Vidal Cuello.
Yes.
And you just brought back memories of the first rock and roll band in Orange Walk. That was Veer.
Yep.
With Vidal, Raul, Ernesto. That was the first rock and roll band in Orange Walk.
Yes.
From there, other rock bands came up, no?
Right.
But that was the original. That was the original rock band for Orange Walk. Veer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So my deepest condolences to the family, right? And those are good memories, Shaggy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good memories. Yeah, so you see, persons can still remember.
Yeah.
Right.
But the person I called just now, he used to be no joke too. When he get behind the guitar,
yeah,
the job. That was Raul, right?
Yeah, Raul and Nete. Nete used to be the rhythm guitarist. you know. I used to play sometime with them the keyboards, but those time the music they never called too much for keyboards, right? And
Yeah,
most of the guitars,
most of the
Raul play
guitars.
the lead guitar and Nete play the rhythm guitar, then I got Tito and Vidal.
And Raul had the guitar one talk.
Yeah, that was the Veers band, right? So, you know, but what it, you know, tonight they'll be having the week, and you know the band will be present there tonight as well. We have the
New Connection band will be there.
Yep. He's a part of the formation of the band.
Yeah,
you know.
I can recall on that.
And from since then, you know, when we used to go to San Pedro sometime, and then boat would take 5 hours, no Sam?
5 years.
Vidal used to go up on the boat, you know. He no catch plane or so, go up on water taxi. He go up on a boat today, and when you don't play badge, when you don't play the Captain Loco, the place was the time
Captain
before Big
Loco.
Daddy's.
Yeah.
With you load up right away up on the boat, and you come back 3
Benke.
o'clock in the morning, you know. And when you reach a Belize Bap, Benke view Carmen, you know. And Vidal has always been there for his support. Very, very good guy. So the week will be held tonight, and we will be there. Sam, it's 25 minutes away from 8 o'clock, but as we're here this morning, you know, since Friday, many things have occurred, and when we were here on the show, we were talking about the thing with this border jumpers that took place, and we understand that cases were positive, and we understand as well there is more symptoms, person with symptoms in the Blue Creek, San Felipe area, which is sad.
Yeah, check it. It's like seven persons in one family in Blue Creek that has it.
That's 7?
Yeah, belong to one family.
Wow.
That has it. You know, and it's sad because how much times we tell them no go cross the border.
And not only we tell them no go cross.
Man, they really sing it to know every single day. No go cross. Stay away from them people.
Yeah.
Now, the 7 going to escalate from there?
Yeah.
Because I'm positively sure because they're doing some more swabbing right now as we speak.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you got more than 7.
Yeah, cover the cluster.
You will have more than 7.
Yeah, and then you see what happened is now, Sam? Blue Creek and San Felipe lock off. They're quarantined.
You remember we talked about that when we reach the stage part, the bus can't come at home?
Yes.
And they,
Well, they can't go now.
They can't go now.
Yeah, and nobody can go there.
Yeah, I got a friend who worked down the side and he actually never know where lockdown.
Never know where lockdown.
When he tried to get back into San Felipe, he couldn't go back in.
He can't go
And
back
he works
in.
here, so he got a sister that lives here, so he's still with his sister, right?
Yeah.
So he might have
Okay.
to find himself to the cheap place to buy some clothes and what's not, because he can't go back into San Felipe.
He was there before these cases were identified. He was here before that.
Well, yeah, he come down in the morning, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's kind of tough, Chucky, because then,
Hello, good morning.
Jackie, since we're reminiscing, right, to our memory lane.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
After Veer, then you had another group, Rafata.
Oh, that's the one with the late.
That was with Falet,
Yeah.
Tari, and Raul, right? So
Yeah.
we have to give memory to Falet.
Falet,
was
yep.
You're right, you're right.
Trumpet man, right?
Yes.
And Tari was the singer man, right? You
Good.
remember Tari?
Good singer man too.
So the group was named Rafata. Raul, Falet, and Tari, right?
Oh, that's why.
Back to memory lane.
All right, good. Yeah.
Yeah. True
Rafata, why?
Yeah.
I never know
I
why.
remember that group, but I never know why. I just asked why the name Rafata.
I never know why they me name it Rafata.
We don't know.
Yeah, you see, somebody remind me wasn't a guy called Jacquard in the band too?
Yeah, Jacquard was there.
Eloisito Brali Rose.
Right.
Yeah, the people of a Cayman. He's in Cayman right now.
Yeah, he's in Cayman.
He's Cayman. Remember Neville too, no, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but thanks for correcting. Yeah, Jacquard used to always say that back the practice with it. That man was good on that guitar, boy, and singing those reggae songs, all those steel pulse
Jacquard
songs.
come in the later days.
Yeah, but he was good. You know, when he step up that day or get the guitar, and you know why they call it Jacquard, Joe?
Because he could pick the cards.
Yeah, and then the thing is, you know, the cable you plug in at the guitar, like him, he got elite accent. I tell about You could get me a jack cord. I'd like to see if I got a jack cord so I could plug in my guitar. You know? I don't know if that's how the people attack that Cayman or what, no? But that was his accent. But he was a great guy. Yeah, Jack Card was there as well. I remember Tree. Tree when they had the band. Remember Tree I used to sing?
Tree I used to sing, yes.
Yeah, Tree.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know?
You're right.
But now, you know, and then when we got to Achat up on the drums.
Well, he started off by using
Yeah, I remember to Achat on the
actually
drums.
taught him what he learned.
Yeah, so those were the very good times. So we will be at Vidal's Week tonight, folks. So if you never really know about it, well, it happens. The week will happen.
The booking used to be the booking we could know one time to like between Super Furia and Youth Connection Band.
Yep. Yep. That was what was happening. Yep. Good morning, coming all the way out from Los Angeles. Good morning. Thanks for a live and entertaining evening. Been working, but I'm tuning now. All right. Well, thank you and enjoy and have yourself a wonderful day. We're getting ready for the August month, you know, Sam.
Check it before we go to break. We got our next sad story coming out of the south of Tanbriga. You're the killer brother for your cell phone?
No, man. For a cell phone?
Yeah.
What, they have an argument or something? They have.
Who want a cell phone? And the next brother take one knife and stab the other one by the left side of the heart, by the left side of the chest, by his heart, by the left side.
Wow.
That happened Saturday night, you know, for one cell phone.
Man.
That's on the news already.
Why? Then
that's really, really sad.
Yeah, it's a serious
thing.
Would
I get you so, you know? I don't know if it's about that.
Yeah. Sam,
you just stab your brother for your cell phone.
Yeah. But I hear something. I hear somebody gonna rob that some shop. I think that's somewhere in the south. He carry a lot of money, but he left something behind. He left his social security card.
I think one area aside or they gonna shift off.
Yeah.
Right? Must say watch too much movie. So I know if I shift off and now I walk right amongst the people like I got on different clothes.
Yeah.
But if you got something in the pants where you take off.
Yeah.
That fool.
He left his social security card. He carry a lot of money, but he left his card.
Idiot.
You think they catch us up? Huh? You think that enough evidence?
Enough.
Yeah, and take fingerprint and everything. I say, yes, man, I you this. And I see face and everything.
What kind of car like them I start at the person I look for? Right?
Yeah.
And if the I don't know how your face may cover.
By the thing.
But if you the police matter you are widen the picture, then you are cover for your face the same way you see it on the camera, and you can bring it in, right?
Yeah.
Unless with the back somebody else scared to throw off the police.
True, yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Seems like we have some little trouble with this phone.
Yeah, this phone again.
You go call 600-5769, please. You can call on. Okay.
You know good then.
Yeah, we have to give it a little more ringtone so we could answer it.
This phone there for King Hatchet was a hammer. That time for change her.
Why King Hatchet was a hammer? That long time, Sam. So.
Well, make it go next time.
See on it. I can't say no, Sam.
One more.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, muy buenos días.
I want to send a request for Edward Reed from his mom, Miss Patsy Reed, and his brothers and his only sister.
Okay. It's Edward's birthday?
Yes, he's completing 20 today.
20. So you can sing a happy birthday for Anna and make Miss Reed cup.
I don't sing for Anna. Knock me frying pan.
You knock your frying pan. Make we hear it then. Make we hear what you sing. You don't have to knock the frying pan. Because I don't want to knock someone a frying pan.
You only say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my lovely son. Happy birthday to you.
I send you straight to Hollywood. You sing good.
Sam say I send you to Hollywood. If you go, you carry frying pan. So if you don't do it, go here.
Tell her for him birthday, I'm going to sing for her.
Wow. Right. You can't get better than that, then.
How the young man name?
Edward Reed. He's playing football.
Edward Reed. Happy birthday to you, my brother.
Yeah, he's traveling back to Cayo today.
Okay, tell her be safe then, Miss Pats, all right?
He was playing yesterday, right?
Yes. He passed the day that I feel more than home.
All right.
Well, that's his passion. But that's a good place to be, you know, playing sports, you know.
There are 3 boys that play football.
Good, well.
3 super boys.
Yeah, and one of them is play for the FFB and they play for the Nigeria team will come in first.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, nice. Well, that's good for you because they are doing things positive, right?
Yes, and good thing you got Sam as company because you want on the show, you're boring.
I know when Sam, there's Sam like tell me a lot of things out of the way to you. Here are some time, Joe.
Yeah, you know, and you know my love, so I could save my fever grass.
You know what, my love, Joe?
Yeah.
But the fever grass still healthy, me dear.
Yeah, that fever
Yes,
grass.
that's on the lime leaf.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
I think they help with the pressure.
Well, thanks very much, Miss Patsy, and I hope that your son will keep on playing the sports and keep on doing things that is positive, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
They're so good son, and thank God for them.
Yes.
Never in a trouble. They
Yeah,
keep
that's
to
true.
themselves and their
Right.
sports.
That's
Right,
true.
All right. You should be a proud mom.
Love them.
All right. Thank you again.
Yeah, so my grandson took a he listen to Ladyville.
Ladyville, wait.
All right, grandson of Ladyville.
He named Luis Alberto.
Okay.
Luis
All the way in
Alberto,
Ladyville.
all the way there in
My
Ladyville.
husband and Luis Alberto, his son-in-law, Luis Alberto and the grandbaby.
All right,
What?
well, they hear you.
The walata, eh?
Lata Luis.
All right, Miss Reed. Thanks very much then.
Okay. Enjoy the show.
Yeah,
Good morning to
all
you.
Mr. Reedy, enjoy the show. You know him blink here.
You don't blink your eye. Morning, my brother.
Yeah.
He got hard to still see the show tonight too.
All right, but you know Carlo.
Okay then.
All right, thank you. So Sam, when this thing was announced again in a town Saturday morning.
What thing?
About the situation from Blue Creek.
Yeah, there's a panic in tongue right now, check it, because then I was through the tongue too and all at the Trafford football field, and people were like, no, cut you off, put up in there. Oh, I'm going to lock down today. No, man, wait till it come out officially. I think they might have a press.
I think the Prime Minister
today
talked
at
to
10
them.
o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Make we listen to that before we speculate, man.
And make we know what happened because the thing is that no. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Morning show.
Ya, este es el morning show. Ya estás en el aire.
Just not drop off.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Estamos desde Benque Viejo del Carmen.
Ah, let's go.
Muy buenos
Hello,
días.
hello.
Muy
Hello.
buenos días de Benque Viejo. Adelante.
Ajá. Bueno, estoy viendo su show desde Benque Viejo del Carmen.
Ok, señor. Adelante.
Estoy viendo su show desde Benque Viejo del Carmen.
Ya,
Sí.
baja el volumen de tu televisión un rato, por favor. Solo, just lower the volume of your television because last time when I on radio show, somebody tell lady, lower your radio please, the lady take it off my shelf and put it at ground. Yeah, adelante.
Bueno, yo solo quiero saludarles porque yo temprano me levanto y veo su show de ustedes.
Gracias.
Ok.
Y estoy saludando a mi amigo Sam, que jugamos fútbol.
Yes, hombre.
Fútbol acá en Benque Viejo del Carmen, se recuerda bien de mí. Mi nombre es Eddie Tun.
Eddie Tun, hey, how you doing, Tun? ¿Cómo estás, hombre?
Sam quiere saber cómo estás.
Les deseo que pasen una feliz mañana. Y a mi amigo que está al lado también, que me recuerdo cuando íbamos a San Benito.
Yeah.
¿Tú eres el taxista?
Sí, cabal.
Yep.
Oh, yes, man, es mi buen amigo, man. ¿Tú eres Miguel Tun? Eddie Tun.
Eddie Tun.
Okay. ¿Y qué pasó con Miguel?
Sí. Entonces les deseo feliz día. Estoy gustando de tu programa. Y Miguel, aquí está en la casa igual.
Pues te das un saludo para mí.
Muy bien, gracias.
Ok,
Gracias
amigo.
mucho, cuídense, que sigan pasando de lo mejor.
Right, you
Okay.
too. Take care.
Bueno.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know the guys for Benque a long time, boy.
Man, don't forget you.
You know the time I started here, we had to look for set
Oh,
up
yes,
right now,
long
Sam.
time.
the
Get ready
Benque
for
Fiesta. But Sam, when the announcement may come out, right? Saturday, like people me in a panic mode right at that town and they said, boy, we had this place and shut down and this and that. Well, we don't know that. We can't say if that will happen. When the Prime Minister or the AG talk or it comes official from the government press office, then we will know.
We could know. We
But
could say
I
something
say
on it.
Saturday morning, Sam, lot of people, and I have to commend these people that came out with their masks and are doing the social distancing.
They take it serious now, Checky.
Yes, but they got a lot of them some with walk about without masks. I gone to a shop. I had to stop at this shop because I usually go to people's store shopping, but I had to stop there to pick up something that I forget the tongue. When I gone there, some about 7 persons gone in the shop and buy with no mask. So, well, I got my mask, so I wait till they come out, and I gone in because time when it get tight for me.
Yeah.
And when I gone in now, I am asked for what I want. Ask for 2 persons in the front of me without mask, 1 with mask. So I tell the Chinese grocer there, I tell her, man, there are people not supposed to have to put on a mask before they come in at the shop, and you still sell them. I tell her they could get you sick, you know. He said, what do you think? What do you care? Everybody have to dead. I sell, I don't care.
You idiot that.
Serious or not, Sam?
She actually told that?
I tell you, he tell me that, man. And he laughed too. Like if everything is all right.
You never laugh with that, no?
No, I tell her you better take care of yourself and stop do that because it is illegal for you to do so.
Then if time was on her side, she might walk out of the shop and not purchase nothing from her.
Yeah, I know, but I'm tight with time. But Sam, but then it is mandatory, it is a law right now that anybody will go buy that one shop, they need to put on a mask.
Myself, I forget sometimes, Checky, but like I said, I remember I go back to the van and I get it, right? And put it on. Or if the security out there and say, buy your mask, oh, thank you.
Sam, but apart from that, we can't say that all of the people forget it. I know some of them do forget, but some of them they walk out on the street without no mask. Some they pass and they drink beer up on the street, boy.
That's a different story.
Some of them go to the Chinese right there, so down the trial farm. If you go to the trial farm, some of them people then buy the Chinese and sit down right now and leave black on the side there, 4 or 6 and then they right there, so they drink them beer. No mask, no social distancing. They still do it, man. I see it on the weekend, you know. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
How are you this morning?
I'm sitting down, but I'm okay.
How are you? Not what you're doing.
I believe that you touched a topic just now when it comes to the store and the mask. But I was doing some little research this morning, and I found out that if you remember on the weekend or on Friday when they locked down what was Blue Creek and San Felipe.
Yes.
We have heard right now that there's a cry there in San Felipe because it was a lockdown. If we could surely remember the last lockdown that they did within Cayo and San Pedro, they gave a little bit of time for people to get their groceries and what's not. But this one, when they locked down Blue Creek and San Felipe, it was like just a quick one. And at this point in time, if you listen to different media outlets right now, and different shows, people are calling in and also posting on social media that the stores, that small stores there in San Felipe are running out of groceries. People can't go to their farms, and there's a cry, there's a need of groceries in that area right now. And if you know that at this point in time they cannot come out from the village, but they need food supplies, food items there. At this point in time, they said that there's a shortage there in the village, and I communicated with a friend of mine from there, and he mentioned that there's no flour. They used to have flour tortilla and what's not, but there's nothing like that right now. I think when someone or some people are against the lockdown, I think it was a right lockdown. It was good, but at the same time, I believe that we need to find somewhere somehow to to get supplies in the village, in those villages.
Yeah, but Carla, let me add something to that. There is persons that agreed with the lockdown and some persons that are not with it. But what is happening here is that they have lots of people walking around in those villages that they are not using their masks, they are not practicing the social distancing, and they have a lot of people to do it. So what we need now that the police and the BDF and if we get in a village, we go pick up them people, or in the whole community, even in a town, pick up them people where they walk about with their masks, they know they follow, they not adhere to the law, and then we could prevent more spreading of the COVID-19.
Yeah, I went back to one of the interviews of Dr. Manzanero over the weekend, and he mentioned that the mapping of that area, the mapping of that area began from the 3 cases were confirmed, right? The 3 cases from the minors. And something alarming there with quoting his words, he said that one of the easiest part of the mapping will be from kids, right? Because they will be doing that mapping. Well, they're doing that mapping, and they will easily identify the kids, where the kids were and what's not. So that won't be hard. What will be hard now is the mapping from the adults, and this is where I believe the lockdown comes to a gradual agreement. Well, I agree to it in some point too, because he mentioned that the mapping within the adults would be very difficult, because they have to go back again and research who all they had contact with. And one of his words, he said that for sure there will be more cases adding up to this.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
And this is where it gets scary now.
Right.
Because these people, I was coming to the studios on Saturday, and I mentioned it on the Saturday show, that really this thing about the mass, people are not taking this thing seriously. People are not taking this thing seriously. You can see the other village buses right here by the market, and people, they come down of that bus without a mask. I believe that the police they're doing a good job, you know. They're doing a good job, but they need to start emphasizing and getting this thing with the mask more strict, because this is the only way we'll prevent this social distancing also. This is the only way we can prevent the spread. And as what Dr. Manzanero mentioned, we need to bear in mind that more cases will be popping up, and especially here in our region.
Yeah. Yep. Well, this is what is happening, Carla, and the thing is that as we say right here in a town, some people tell me I put on my mask when I go into the shop. You know, so I go to walk about the 3 a week to walk about, and when I go in the shop I put on my mask. They got some place where I got up the sign.
That's not the idea of it, you know, but going back to San Felipe, the villagers are frustrated, and we do understand the frustration. Personally, I've heard the frustration there that these people are talking about. They say they cannot go to their farm. They need to go check on their cattle. They need to go check the farm. Some used to work in shipyard. They cannot go work. But I think it's one of the things that will help us prevent the spread. We understand the frustration. I believe that the authorities will find a way through the course of today and within the week to find how means and ways to get food supplies to these villages, you know?
Yeah, well,
This lockdown not just Saturday?
yeah, the lockdown on Saturday.
You don't run out of flour?
Yeah, because they can't go cross the border or get now, because somebody used to get cross there and used to sell. So people don't got no big stock. You understand? Yeah, people don't got big stock. But Carla, thanks very much for your concern, and it's something that all of us need to look into, because this thing that for everybody, man, you know, I don't want to get upset with people, but you just I want to ask people and continue asking them, please take care of yourself, man. I did take care of myself for you, you know, and me, so you take care of yourself for yourself too, man, and others around you. You know, they don't know when they talk about young people, they go across them border and so, you know.
Just to bloody yes,
Yeah.
These are the consequences right now.
Yeah,
I personally
I believe that. I believe that when we go back again with I know for a fact there's rumors that people are really against the opening of the airport and the reopening of the schools, and I believe the same emphasis we put on both sides. We're supposed to be putting that emphasis on these border jumpers, because these are the ones that really brought the situation to where we are now back to square one. Because if we look at it on this aspect, we're back to square one again. I mean, 11 cases in New York. It is sad, and we're focusing a lot on not opening the airport, not opening the schools. And what about the border jumpers?
The thing is to say, the border jumpers, we got some people calling for some of the communities, telling the authorities that persons are going across and persons are coming across, which is good, right? But I think like one time the lie is out there. So one time they meet them people at tongue without mask and just say, hey, pone tu máscara, tienes que poner, no man, hold it and make them pay the money. And put on a big charge for the thing with the border jumpers are right 20 grand or 10 grand.
Yeah, I forget stripping.
You know, and make them go, put that out. You see, the thing is that how this thing here happen, like I always say, they got people complain about highways and so passing through villages, passing through community, and they don't got no bump. How vehicle they pass so fast. You know when they put that bump? When an accident happen or when they kill somebody. So now you say, when they look for close down San Felipe and Blue Creek, when there is something happen, I know they're supposed to close it down. But from the announcement may come that they say we have left the state of emergency, I believe out of that press conference when the EAG talk, they was issued as having plan and say, and as we speak right now, we have deployed 500 BDF, police officer and Coast Guard to those areas by what they call the entry to Botes and La Union and Pachacan and that place, and some down the south. And they call stiff measures. Anybody with a catch a try go through and leave hole on a pay the price. You understand? That should be something that has been put in place at that time. Okay, we're good. Why the state of emergency was lifted? Because the country were doing good. We're doing good. But then you lift that, but you not put enough security by the borders there. I mean, when the press conferences, they come out, everything look nice and beautiful. Everybody talk nice and everything sound good, but then the areas they're still open. Nobody there.
Yeah, that's true. And again, we as citizens need to do our part, man. I believe that we cannot be just seeing these people crossing and these people selling around. And not calling the police, because yes, the law enforcement are out there. Unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to be guarding each and every corner with a multitude of officers. But as citizens, we're supposed to report these border jumpers. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's just like what I mentioned on one of the shows previously. I believe that when people reach to your area, because these people are trying to sell their product, because they come house to house. Like when people they do the census from house to house.
That's not their product. That's not their product. And they don't got no product. You know. But Carla, we need to go up and break. And thanks to your participation, right?
Thank you very much also.
Yeah. So it's 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. We will be going on a break, and Sam and Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these very important messages right here on Nortevision Channel 10.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress? Or sexy bikini? Due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With Tenskin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply Tenskin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless, go Tenskin. Visit us online at gotenskin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Someone come, yes, someone come in, let's go. Sir. Fastest question of the day, what you did it?
Who's a milliliter?
That sign right there, you can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you do it too?
Oh man,
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and the Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in and dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Know that you put it that way?
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
John Messina says government needs to trim the fat. Let's take a minute to look at that fact.
Johnny Briseño receives a salary of $60,000 from the government to be the leader of the opposition and $84,000 for sports and community projects in his constituency. The People's United Party representatives receive about $993,000 annually from government to assist residents of their constituencies.
Since the COVID-19 state of emergency, the Prime Minister of Belize has given all his salary toward the relief efforts. The UDP ministers has given up a month's salary and allowances going forward. Johnny Briseño has not agreed to give up anything. The PUP representatives have not agreed to give up anything.
Leadership is about action, not words.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies. Transforming Belize, one technology at a time. Try Dana today. Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
City and the Philip Bolton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Hollover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at
investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Batiste Dry Shampoo is the quick and easy way to instantly refresh your hair between washes. Simply spray, massage, and brush. For hair that is refreshed with added body and great texture, so you have time to boss the morning routine. Yes, you can. Batiste Dry Shampoo.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Welcome back to the SugarCity MorningShow. Sam, I try pull up on this story, but the story not come up at all. Why? You see the thing they freeze up on me. It's not coming up, and that because it's hot right now. You know the heat, the other thing is still the freeze. Got a new one, true. Yeah.
They call the call earlier and talk about San Felipe out on basic need food and so on. You know, that's such a night that was placed on Friday night.
Friday night, between Friday night to Saturday morning, Sam.
Right. I don't know what's the population there. But then you don't know the flower and different things. That is kind of sad, right?
Yeah.
But then these are the consequences when you decide, and it's not all of them. You know, we are certain that some of them in San Felipe are taking care of themselves.
They are.
But then others just don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
They're going cross just because then if you they're used to it then. They're used to it, so they're going across the other side. Yeah. No, for me, I go fire and go to Santa Cruz and then jump in a boat and go to boat test. Go buy whatever. I don't know a damn idiot if I do that. You're an idiot if you do that.
You could have don't go to a people's store and buy what you want to buy and go back home with you.
You know an idiot going across the other side? Look at that something. If you walk in on a land then, you go across, you go in a land then. Right? Okay, only you the land want eat.
Yes.
But when you're walking at this big then, the boat test or wherever.
Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're walking at this big den, cross Mexican side. You catch the virus. Not only you in kill.
Yeah, I don't like where, like, say if you go down and then you want the land.
Only you in kill and good that you gone there, you fool. But then when you go cross the other side now, you catch a virus, you bring it back. Watch this one family that blew quick, 7 and 8.
Yeah.
One family. That's another
thing. They have to check the joke.
Yeah. You understand? You bring it back. You bring it back to we. You understand me, check it? We need to stop, go cross, take this thing serious.
Yeah, cause me here so many people don't make the circle in a tongue right there. So hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. You need to lower the volume of your television, please.
Lower entertainment set for us, please.
Hello, when you call, please lower your television. We consider the phone the work, but you need to lower the volume on
lower
your
the
TV,
volume.
por favor, baja el volumen de tu televisión, así que tenemos un conversation.
Listen to us through the phone.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, check it. This is a serious thing, and we still wait and talk it. It get worse if we don't take care of business. So check it, if you go across, tell me come in a good friend and I report you, I might even handcuff you and bring you in myself.
Yeah.
And but then, I report you if I see you go across.
Sam, and then how you think that people feel as that Blue Creek and San Felipe like they're locked down now? If the thing get worse,
but they cast up on themselves.
If the thing get worse, the lockdown will be the entire range back, you know?
Well, if Macanto, the doctor, no, because one certain area have it, they don't want to lock down the whole place, right?
Yep.
Like you lock down Blue Creek, you lock down San Felipe.
Yeah.
Not that kind of tough. Because like today, like one day like today, Everybody finds some flipper bus coming to town. You see that little area by where the bus park by the market there?
Yeah.
They come by tunnel. I didn't drive through there, not check it.
Yeah, you had, yeah.
I don't even drive through there because I know some of them people, they go cross and they pass right through there. Then people still sell things from across the border.
Yeah,
and that's not correct.
They jump off right the market
Right?
and sell
And
things.
sell right there. So let's go to right check it. You the pass through slow, your glass they down. You have to pass slow. Somebody the right, not too far from you. Definitely about 2 feet away from you. Right? Maybe you have it. We'll just speculate. Maybe you have it. I holla, catch him. That one sneeze.
Yeah, catch him.
Straight to check it.
Catch him.
Catch him.
That's why some with you, Sam.
Straight in your vehicle that go.
Yeah.
You understand? So passing through the tunnel right there right now will become dangerous for us too.
Yep.
Me personally, not going to buy nothing at the market. And then walk that area or drive through that area.
Yeah, but
because we got ESR people, we still want to try and make one $5 profit from something, so they are buy from across the other side.
Yeah.
Watch the silly dirty Chinese boy. When he pass, Saturday I think he pass.
are you here to sell thing too, no?
He come in Saturday or Sunday morning, he come in with the bicycle. One whole sack of lime. About 8 o'clock, so he
So
come
nobody will look after him.
in. He ride the bike, go there, he ride, come back.
When you go to Santa Cruz?
There you go.
Man.
Come on, man.
But how there are
You need
things
to
that
pick him up and
happen
check
and
him.
citizens out there know about these things and the department don't know about it.
You pass again. Next time you pass, man, take a picture and put it up.
Yes, man. Put it up for you because that you call it a facey.
You know you got on a mask.
Facey.
Wow. Sack of lime you got you on the way bring across the other side by bicycle.
Man.
Come on.
And then people post up the thing never sell and so that they have a good chance to the authorities, you
You
know.
catch up with them, yes.
Say what will
You
make
think
me go
that
buy
is-
then or send somebody
Come
go
on,
buy
man.
and do all the
Where we went to know?
surveillance, you know.
Yeah. No, I expect better from the people, man. I expect enough to think better. You understand me?
Yes.
This you go cross the other side, you didn't look for it. Then you are bring it to we? No. If you we got the power, we want to go cross, and I see you come across, I'm authorized that no stay across there.
No koya.
No koya.
Yeah, stay
I
there.
want to bloody fool. Stay across there.
Why would they say okay I deny one Belizean for
Well, we are denying this time because you come mess me up, yeah.
Yeah, he is hard as you.
Man, you got people who in drag really take care of themselves, then they take it serious now too.
Yeah.
Because until I was in the town and yesterday and Saturday and people really complain about what happened
Yeah.
in their villages, their border community. They really worry about it.
Well,
Then we talk about school. Right, now, check it. We talk about school. All right. You don't want your kids to go to school. But then kids all over the place they run.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Some kids.
Some.
Yeah.
Well, you got a big fence, you clock along your gate so nobody yours can't come out. They're all over the place, they run. A lot of kids.
Yeah.
Oh, why they can't go to school?
Why? You're right, Sam. You're right. Man.
When you come to the airport, it's easier for money to hook up on the plane than the border jumpers.
Yeah, because right there, so when I do the rapid test, once those tests are accurate, that right away you're going back quarantine.
You know what part there?
Yeah.
But the man that jump the border, you don't know what part there.
Yeah, because they can't jump the fence at the airport. When they want to plane doctor, they have
What you're going for, Jalpi, you're going Radisson, what you're going? So.
Yeah.
But know you're there.
Yeah, they call the itinerary so they know exactly where they're going.
Me here in the Caribbean, some place when they open there and they open the airport and nobody come in.
Serious? So no plane gone. Because the plane is not going empty.
For the reach.
So what that must have been the next plan now, Sam?
So, I don't know if they say for my tomato but I mean, we bless
people want to go to Belize.
Yeah, they want to go to
They want to go to Belize because even with the unfortunate cases that we have right now, Sam, Belize still clean, you know.
Yeah.
It's still clean.
Like when I mentioned about the we talk for the state of emergency. At the time we talk for the state of emergency, them boy area, them Mexican area, so they village through cross the other side. Me still okay. They never reached there yet.
Yeah,
but gradually it started to reach.
Yeah, and then get there now because the people go to Chatham and go by.
Right. That then they bring their stuff from.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a little research and they tell me that this stuff on cartoon and different up to 9 days they live.
The 9 days?
Yeah.
Man. Why? But someone used to something like that you live than a crossing point, the illegal crossing point, because we can't call them border because they are not no.
The border communities.
Yeah, those areas there, someone who live in the areas there. That just like if they only have one field, right, and you want to work out or you want to go throw a ball or something, but sudden one the person come and lock it off. You can't go. You feel like you lose something, right? Just like them people when they go cross, and still they go cross, and still the thing will go cross. When the areas there close, the people there, and when they get one time to go, then go, you know.
They can't help themselves.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. It's Marlene Ponce.
Can you please can I call you back after 9 because we're on a show?
Okay, sure, no problem.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, first they could not call it.
Yeah, they could call it 302-2170 or call 600-5769. So Sam, the people that want to go cross, just go cross, maybe go drink one soft drink because they don't used to go there like what you say. Then grow up. That's a part of they're part of the system.
You did the one grow up in night.
Yeah.
He did the other one grow up in night.
Yeah, good morning. It says, brothers, just want to greet my grandfather, Baba, all the way to Placencia. Why Baba did a Placencia?
The way that a man reach.
Why Baba? Good morning, Baba.
How you doing, Babs?
Yeah.
No, take care or no go get sick.
Baba, yeah, La Robea, boy. Yeah. But they been off in our good.
Baba, boy.
Yeah. Baba, did a Placencia. Why Baba be one tourist in your own country? The man deserve it, Sam.
That's right. The man work already.
Yeah, the man deserve it. All right, so.
The man paid. He don't pay dues.
Yeah, he pay dues, right? Yep.
Yeah,
so.
check it. It's taken to point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, port opening. All right, make we try it. We can monitor them one. We can monitor the border jumpers.
Yeah, because.
Border communities is hard.
Because according to what we understand, Sam, according to what we understand, is that how things are going is you look on it that the people come and the airport, them are called the itinerary. And if they want to build more, they are carrying the street that build more. If they want to Radisson, they are carrying the street that Radisson.
I got who picked them up.
And they will be confined in that area, like like Radisson got a big yard and
they have to ready for the 14 days, yes.
Yeah, and then even if they come, Sam, they call with a test with where it's not older than 72 hours. If they call a test and they call negative, right? And they go in a Radisson, Biltmore, or Ramones or any place go stay, they could go. But if they are stayed at Ramones, they are confined to that area. Even they tested, they can't go out, they walk about the San Pedro and things like that. You can use the pool, all the amenities from that hotel, that resort. You go to the beach, go bathe, and you're confined. But how many people will want to have vacation like that, Sam? When you come, you know what kind of country lock up?
That's left to be seen, Checky.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, but you could lock up that believe, like, okay, you're confined to the hotel and different thing like that. Mm-hmm. That's still one beauty.
Yeah.
You're still out, you're still stress-free.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, people, make we behave ourselves. Make we take care of ourselves. You know how much people don't start to work, Sam? A lot of people start to work because of this lifted of the emergency, state of emergency.
Yes,
a lot of people they work.
Even some of them in San Felipe are working and
they can't go work.
No, they cannot come out now. I know a couple of them that work in Belize City. I imagine they can't come out because
and just because one or two person.
Yep.
He is hard.
He is hard.
Stubborn.
Stupidous.
So the people can't go work now, Sam. So that knock down the people from their livelihood. People just been catch back by the country, look for move.
No, but you want to do other thing.
Yeah, and that not to right, that not to correct. But if that happen on Orange Walk have to shut down. Then we want to take lick.
Then you bring the sickness to your love. You got some strongly old man in the village,
I know.
Yeah, strong old man. Then you want to bring it. The poor old man catch it, they dead. Then you're like, put me culpa, culpa what?
No sabía.
You don't talk about culpa. you bring it to one.
Yep. Well, Sam, it's 23 minutes after 8 o'clock. Persons are asking what was the result of the convention. We'll see if we can find it there, but we're going to take a break.
They're going to get the results.
I want to come back. We'll touch upon that. Folks, this is the SugarCity Morning Show. Sam and Robert Checker Usher. We'll take a break and we'll be back after these messages right here on Nortevision Channel 10.
Any food don't come? You promise?
The San Ignacio Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lumulus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built, linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
114.60 acres in Tiger Creek, Orange Walk, 3,000 acres, 0.961 hectares to Jaime Briceño and John Briceño, 827.848 square yards to John Briceño, 5.4 acres to John Briceño and Jaime Briceño, 20 acres in Progreso to John Briceño. To John Briceño again, 6 acres in Progreso. All the Progreso Valley.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
What they want to do is to try to secure their future in terms of grasping after political victory. There will be time enough for that. We can't go beyond November, the first week in November. But in the meantime, for God's sake, please focus on the fact that we are in a crisis that all of us together, led by the government, but all of us together must serve. You see, Madam Speaker, the leader of the opposition is not present, but when, because he makes clear that his opposition is not on a matter of principle, it is strictly political. When he makes clear that he will put opportunism ahead of the best interests of the country, that is when he opens himself up to my declaring to the whole nation that he is unfit for leadership. You don't cut and run in the middle of a pandemic. Worse, you don't seek to exploit the pandemic for narrow political gain. And Madam Speaker, I am not the only one who says that he's unfit for leadership. He should tell us about what a member of his own party said, and I quote, "You," addressing it to the leader of the opposition, "you have shown unscrupulous behavior time and time again, and it is a part of your DNA. This is a reflection of your insecurity as party leader. You are aware many eyes are on the leadership of the party. Despite your having failed continuously to prove your leadership skills, your despicable actions will also violate the Constitution of Belize if given the opportunity. You have not demonstrated any qualities and capabilities of becoming the next Prime Minister of Belize. In closing, because of your lack of capacity to lead this nation of Belize and your inability to deliver yourself as a leader, you will now stand to bear all the consequences. Enough said, Madam Speaker.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes, have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Welcome back to the SugarCity. We talk about the royal families right now. Me and Sam will discuss that. Sam, but as we talk about the contraband thing, you tell me about this Chinaman. Some Chinaman will come down and he go where the boat is by bike and bring one sack of lime.
Dirty Chinaman.
One sack of lime he bring?
That's what I bring him. I think Sunday morning.
Well, somebody said in my text, I said there's a fat man.
A fat man?
This is what the text said. He said, there's a fat man on a bicycle at Belize Road still selling contraband. He needs to be tackled for real.
How you tackle her?
Now who are the fat man? Chepe. I wonder if Chepe is fat. Sam, you laugh. This thing not a joke, you know. Why you laugh?
Because I don't expect the fat man to still sell. What? He passed by my house too.
You don't see that?
And he holla. When he pass, he holla. If he got yogurt, he holla hard. Yogurt. I holla lime for sell. And I was told that he's a Mexican too.
You see, this fat man, where he's selling thing, by make one big that.
Well, the color is right. He needs to be tackled, yes.
Yeah, but you see, boy, I'm this time apart from the.
Oh, no, buy from us, stay far from us, send her rolling.
Yeah, I want to stay far from that fat man, from a bike man, because I'm not no chepe. Tell Raheem who the fat man for me. Make Raheem send more text, cause I know Chepe.
Raheem say reach your house to the fat man reach Raheem house to sell.
I wonder if Dubai know who that the fat man.
He pass on, man. He pass on.
Send more text and tell me who that the fat man.
He pass on. He come down Orlando Street going to when they went at Raheem house.
Oh, so you see her?
All the time.
Why mind a fat man stop you when they by bike and say,
he can't talk to me,
I hear call me name and
who? He not in front ya. He can't talk to me.
So you got papers? So how you ride boat so if you don't know if you don't got papers?
Me look like immigration to you.
But you see, and apart from that, Sam, if they have you mentioned about yogurt as well, they got big importers when bringing them thing into the country, you know. And they pay them duty.
Legal.
And then when they sell it, they wholesale it to the shops. These shops are paying their trade license to the town council. They are paying their taxes to the government, what they collect from us. And then they know they get one fair share for make them sell for them products, because this fat man, they go wrong on this thing, and other people, they go wrong. They sell things when they don't pay no import duty. They don't pay nothing to the town council. They know they collect no tax on behalf of the government. So everything is illegal, Sam.
Right, because yogurt, I think they sell it for $1, right? That the shop that $2, I think, or $1.50, $1.25.
I'm not sure how much at the shop.
I think $2 or $1.50.
So he sell for $1?
They sell it for $1.
Yeah. And people are saying, yeah, man, me could buy it because it's cheap. Está barato, man. Vamos a comprarlo.
Pero stop buying anything, no carry virus in the house.
Yeah.
I'll
put Dubai on them, check permission. You got your phone, you always got credit for your phone.
They call our text just not take the fat man picture and send it to check him, man.
Yeah, you hear? So the person, you have what Sam said, the person who send the text, take the fat man picture when you see her the next time.
Look what this fat man will need to be. Tackle?
Yeah, I send a picture of Chester, man. Take a picture. I was sending a picture of Chester. Chepe know the man door, Chepe don't know.
I like that part when the man says he needs to be tackled.
Yeah, he needs to
tackle. You tackle a big fat man.
Tackle a big fat man. No, but you need to take this thing with jokes.
I laugh at the part where he said he needs to be tackled.
Yeah.
But never says which way you want to tackle the man.
How you describe a man as a big fat man? If you're fat, you're big.
You got big salad man.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget that.
So, this man now a Mexican. And
that's what I was told when I asked some questions about him, that he is a Mexican. He's familiar with Orange Rock Town. He knows the in and out of Orange Rock Town. He ride through this town just like how he ride across the village, across the other side. He knows this town.
Oh, so he know the whole. He know all the whole. And people, well, if he go back here to Blackwater.
I stand to be corrected, but that's what I was told.
If he go back here to Blackwater.
According to Raheem, he go back here.
And if he go to Belize Road, like the person who send the text.
And he go to Union Town.
He go to Union Town. That means he got people who they wait for to buy.
You know the place?
Can people who they wait for you don't go in there?
And a fat man not going to ride a bike. He left the bike somewhere and catch one ride, man. You don't think so? You think a fat man could ride from Santa Cruz to here?
Maybe. I say, well, Morris, he walk far.
But that man far bigger than Morris.
Bigger than Morris?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. Well, a serious thing, Sam.
Yeah, because, I mean, look, this need to stop. The customs, again, once again, needs to go around the market and just take everything you think that come from across the other side.
Yeah, because...
Put them out of business if so be the case. That's what you ask for?
Yeah. I tell them people at the stall, they play one little bit of money for the day, you know. I talked to Chepe family work there. I think that must be like $2 a day they pay. If you got one stall at the market, you know.
Yeah, but don't like things that happen there, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Because
they got the problem now because you got one next set where park on the barracks itself.
Oh yes, yeah.
Right? So when you...
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Becky.
Hi.
You should have shut down all the village thing.
You think that's a good idea?
I think so.
Okay, well...
They can't come in Orange Rock.
They can't come in, no, you, and when they got right there, so you stay there, no, you?
Exactly. Because they don't look for that.
Yeah, good point. Thank you. You said to what point some people think, Sam? You said to what point?
Yeah, shut down village. We got the border communities, not the village.
Yeah, the border communities. Yeah, because San Esteban no got right.
Yeah.
I don't think Guinea Grass got.
No.
They close though. They cut through the back.
Through which back?
Through the back if you recall like from August Spy Ridge and so.
If they go across the river, the bush they go in.
No, but they got a back road after you pass August Spy Ridge, you go right through Blue Creek. Or before you reach August Spy Ridge coming from.
I still a long ways.
Yeah, you long.
If you take that gamble.
Yeah, but somebody like go through the bush kind of figure the police and in the area.
That's still a long ways.
You understand?
So I know they still like Guinea Grass people that got it like that right now. First, yes, when everything is okay, you know, go for party and stuff like that. But I know they're saying do that right now.
Yep.
I'm not saying they're not.
Yeah. And hard for make you block off the place, because they got good entrance, they got the entrance and the exit with us just that the only way to go in. Unless you go through bush. Unless you go through bush and swim the river at San Antonio or how you pass. Then they got one back here at San Victor and Pachacan and place. I got my friend who lived at San Victor and he tell me that them people back there, like the people there, well, like buy the contraband and so, then they're not really sure that they're scared or they're afraid, right? But the people there were not like really, the people they're scared by Sam. I talked to one of my friends from San Victor. He said the people are worried, they're afraid.
They have to afraid. I don't get it wrong. I did when up on that.
They're afraid.
I did when up on that.
And they said like write this up. The people know exactly. The people know exactly who are the ones when they want to buy for them. So they don't go and they know that. They know that who are the ones they want to buy for them.
We'll continue to buy. You think if when you think that if maybe one a loved one died, they want to say a loved one again?
No.
That from the morgue to the burying ground, right? You're
gone, no?
You're gone? Yeah. That's not going to the house in no wake? Just take a picture and remember how you may look.
Yeah.
You're not awake that?
No, you're not awake that at all because he are dangerous. Now say Pipersburg, they had to cremate him. Well, the family choose that, no?
Right.
And the other person, well, they bury under the Lord Ridge. But that funeral, then we in a state of emergency and a lot of things had to happen. Then the funeral, they cost a lot of money to Sam. And who will pay the bill? You understand? So it tight. I listened to the big doctor this morning, the big doctor, and they said, just like what you say, that not because one village there, Orange Walk, we got it there, close on the whole Orange Walk. Or if you have thing that Orange Walk, or you don't have the Cayo, that means Cayo can't have school. But here, me mentioned something about Spanish lookout and so. Now, what did he say about Spanish lookout, sir?
He was asked a question because, Facebook again, the spread that Spanish lookout has it, and San Pedro has 2 cases. And the answer was, to his knowledge, no.
Okay, so San Pedro and Spanish lookout that was mentioned, then clear.
But that was gossiping from idle people on Facebook.
Yeah.
At the time, they were clear.
Yeah. Well, Sam, at our closing time, some persons are asked, they want to know the result of the...
Before we go to that, Checky, you mentioned about people without mask in town, right? And the other gamble, they have it on there, maybe when I say police and put it on. What I think they should do with it, all right, the police, you don't see me. I don't have it on. When I see you put it on, you don't see me.
Yeah.
Came go smell bucket for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Pick me up and lock me up for 2 hours.
Smell bucket.
Yeah, I don't think that is unconstitutional. Lock me up for 2 hours.
Yep.
Show you off your business for the day. You check?
Yep. Put it on, man.
Put it on, yes. Only on land.
Yep. Okay, Sam, for the result of the United Democratic Party convention from yesterday, it was a close margin, it was for party leader, no? And Wilfred Arlington received a total of 10 votes. And his votes came in the alphabetical order from D to K. From D to K, he get all the 10 votes. And then we had Patrick Faber. From A to C, he had 150 votes. From D to K, 136. And he ended out with 286 votes. John Saldiva, A to C, he had 135, and D2K 132, which is 267. So in the first box of from A to C, Patrick Faber won by 15 votes in that box because it was 150 to 135. Then from D to K, from 132 to 136 by 4 votes. So that 15 and that 4 gave him an edge of 19 votes.
So it's close.
Yeah. So Patrick Faber won with 286 votes, and followed by John Saldiva with 267, and Cedric Erlington with 10 votes.
Okay.
There were some rejected votes as well, from A to C, 2, from D to K, 2. And that was a total of 4 rejected votes. 567 person voted yesterday, Sam, and the new leader elect from the United Democratic Party is the Honorable Patrick Faber. They say, I don't know how I could read this one, because this thing where this person sent me this,
He committed?
He said a big, I don't know if you want to say one big fat lady in Blackwater Creek, they sell vegetables. I don't know if you want to say a fat lady or a color or whatever.
But what is wrong with that if she sells vegetables?
But maybe it is legal. Maybe they must say, they go around and sell vegetables.
Yeah, maybe that not say nothing.
But I guess this person must know that, then they bring it from across. No?
They need to explain itself clearly.
Yeah, true.
Because as far as we're concerned, if they sell vegetables, nothing wrong with that. It may be illegal.
Yeah, because
so explain yourself when you send a message.
I know a Lee boy from Blackwater, when we meet with at San Francisco Street last week. He made sell vegetables, right? So I'm going to get some fish for a lady. One lady may call me, I'm going to get some fish. Because we used to buy for a long time, and then they say, well, then bring someone and got all the extra. They want to give a little thing to the customers. So you should usually buy for them, no? So I pick up on 2 fish, and the Lee boy reached there, and they asked her, they don't live in Blackwater, you know? And then he said that, he asked her if, what happened, where he come from, right? Where he come from, and then he said, no, if he come from Mexican side, he said, no, the Lee boy tell her that they saw him come from, that from Belize, no? And then, we have this pronunciation.
What come from Belize?
The vegetables that we have, no? What is saying here that we have a message here from the mayor of Punta Gorda, no? He's saying here, quote unquote, from BBN staff, Mayor Ashton Mackenzie of Punta Gorda issued a statement this morning informing everyone that in 8 months he will retire from electoral politics permanently. Mackenzie says that March of 2021 will mark 6 years in electoral politics at the municipal level for him. All right, he was on the wagon with Honorable John Saldiva. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to have our next one here. Send me back that one again. Oh, yeah, all right. Now with Wilfred Erlington. He made a statement yesterday, Sam. You know, he ran in the leadership race, and he sent out a message saying that he is retiring from politics, and he will no longer contest.
No longer contest.
He will no longer contest for the election. So he said that he will not serve under none of the persons that has run as leader.
Either one will win.
Yeah.
He has no interest in serving under them.
Right. You know.
Well, that's his decision. We live in a democratic country, so.
Yeah, so I understand there is more persons that have expressed their dissatisfaction of what happened, and I'm not sure what will be their position, You know, we have to wait and see.
Well, then,
because the Honorable Patrick Faber is saying that his first work of the day is to meet with the different standard bearers and try to see how he can mend up, no?
Yeah. Well, for the better of the party,
yeah,
they have to do that. And those that plan to retire, and especially if you know that you're going to see that you could bring in, I mean, think it over.
Yeah.
Might have done, or else, just like what the Prime Minister said, just sign it over to the PUP.
Yeah.
Which now be a good thing for this country.
See, like, well, this one is coming from Orange Walk East. They say, thanks, amigo. But the East, the wait for the minister because the villagers were denied. You know, so people, I don't know if they refer to Honorable Patrick Faber or to Minister Aragon, no? But that's what this text is saying here.
Which village is that, you know, say?
They say in the East.
In the East.
Yeah, some village in the East. You know? But Sam, it has been a wonderful morning. A lot of things happen. Let's see if that pronouncement will happen today. I understand the Prime Minister is supposed to be having a session this morning.
I think I overheard that. I'm not so
yeah,
sure.
So
but
out of that, lot of things supposed to come out.
If so be the case, just tune in and listen to it, right?
Yes.
Not listen to it on Facebook and the panic up on
yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
Because that one cause some panic.
Yeah, cause some people on Facebook.
Everybody been expect one lockdown today. You know?
A lot of people gonna spend their money yesterday, but
listen
I guess if they spend the money and they spend it for food, it's good.
Yeah, that's good, yes. But listen, man, no, just listen to what they on Facebook. I don't tell them a dangerous tool in our idiot hand.
Yeah.
Listen to the media. When they come officially, then okay. Place on shutdown.
Yeah.
You got time.
Well, you see, when it comes economically, if Orange Walk and Corozal get shut down, or let's say Orange Walk, it will mess up a lot of people, you know. Because first thing, the people who cover Corozal will definitely have to take the bypass. Because Orange Walk shut down, when they have pass through Orange Walk for. And then a lot of people work the Orange Walk, they will have to get some kind of special permit to come out and go work. You understand? So
but then, if Orange Walk shut down, it means we got a case. We got cases.
Yeah.
So we can't get no special permit to come out.
Yeah, because San Felipe and Blue Creek shut down. I guess if they may have shut down Orange Walk, they may have shut it down right away for right there, no? They never may have wait until, okay, make us see what will happen. Yep. But Sam, it's time for us to go, brother.
All right, okay.
What you have on your closing remarks for this morning, Sam?
Pleasure being here. Hope I could make it again tomorrow.
Okay, that's nice of you. That's it, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you need to go clean up that stadium.
Not talk foolishness.
Huh? I hear the grass they grow. Anyway, folks, and we share this death announcement with you all before we go because somebody said they never really hear if we did it. We did it early this morning, but some people wake up.
Say it again, man. You know hurt.
Yeah, some people wake up late, you know. So, folks, as we are here this morning, when we get that on the screen, then we'll go ahead and read it because we'll be having the picture on the screen. And
just about now.
We send it out now, folks, with this message coming from the Pereira and Hoyo family. It is with deep regret that we announce the death of a beloved father, son, brother, great friend to all, and grandfather, Jose Vidal Cuello. Vidal was predeceased by his father, Mr. Francisco Luis Cuello, better known as Chito. He is survived by his lovely mom, Mrs. Anelia, Miss Nell Cuello, his only brother, Ignacio Cuello, better known as Nas, and his only sister, Mrs. Ami Carrillo. He is also survived by his wife, Aguida Cuello, his sons, Vidal and Christopher Cuello, and his only beloved little one, Christy Cuello. His two daughters-in-law, Mrs. Leslie Cuello and Mrs. Angelia Gonzalez. Son-in-law, Noel Cetina. 4 grandchildren. They are Luani, Noelito, Luke, and Carson. One brother-in-law, Mr. Amir Carrillo, and sister-in-law, Mrs. Lorna Cuello, a host of nieces, nephews, other relatives, and numerous friends. A wake will be held tonight at his residence. That will be on Slaughterhouse Street. That wake is tonight. And the funeral service will be held tomorrow, Tuesday the 14th at La Immaculada Church at 3 p.m. On behalf of the family, we invite everyone to the wake tonight and to the funeral. The band will be there, the Youth Connection band. We'll be having Mr. Raul Pelayo, who will be doing a tribute as well. Elito Rubina Jr. and Los Cometas, Felipe, and the full crew will be there because Vidal has always been a loving person. When it comes to music, he was real attached to music. So from here, our condolences goes out to the family, and see you all tonight at the wake. On that note, we'd like to thank Raheem for technical support today. The show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight. We have the hottest news today, Channel 7. That comes up at 6 right here in North Division, Channel 10. Have a wonderful day. Raheem, once again, thank you. And if the good Lord so will, we'll be back tomorrow right here on North Division, Channel 10.
SugarCity Morning Show.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012